Saturday night, looks like we're going to hear Pat Bowlen's name to join you and Elway, among others, in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. What will that mean to you,
a lot.
Next to the trophy that was once upon a time hoisted by Pat Bowlen for John, et cetera, et cetera.
It would mean a lot. Great deal. And, Pat's not doing well right now, but I just go back to when I first got to Denver and I met Pat, and I just remember thinking that I have not met an owner before, so I don't know what owners typically, how they deal with their players. But it didn't feel like a typical owner-player relationship. He was pretty personal, always asked questions about your family. Anything I've ever needed, Pat was there. And he never wanted to take credit for anything. He always wanted to be in the background and let things happen. But he just had a kind heart, and he was a winner. He wanted to do everything so that we can win. So we had, at the time, we had one of the biggest, I believe, payrolls on our coaching staff, because every player had an idea about how they can improve the team. And we'd go to Mike, and Mike said, well, I got to go to the man upstairs. And the man said, hey, if it's going to make us better, do it. And so we had all kinds of biomechanics, all kind of people helping us with all these different things, and it worked. And I remember, so we had, and this is a simple thing, but on the road, no roommates. Now, people say, that's not a big deal, but it is to me, because I prepare different than somebody else. So we didn't have roommates on the road. We'd have simple thing like having free movies in your room, 2 free movies in your room. You can watch them. But I mean, it's silly, but it sounds like, but it's the small gestures that he did to make you feel like he wanted to run a first-class organization, and he wanted to treat you in that manner. And in response, that you would, obviously play for him, and he got those results. But bigger than that, when I tore my ACL in 1999, came out of the surgery, the first phone call I got was from Pat Bowlen. And so we would just talk about everything, I would ask him advice on finances, advice on just experience in his life, and he was always there for me. So this is going to be a special time, and I know he's going in. So I'm looking forward to it.
It is. It's pretty neat. And, there's some interesting stories you would tell, and to any other host, you would not have to tell the story I'm about to ask you, because I know you. I've known you for a very long time. You don't kind of know where I'm going on this one just yet, but when you said it's important to have your own room on the road because we prepare differently for games.
Where's this going, man?
What did you take? What did you always take before a game?
I would take a bath at night.
Not just a bath.
And don't put
not
it
just
there.
a
I
bath.
knew you were going there.
Not just a bath. What type of bath would you take, Terrell Davis?
A bath. All right, I take a bubble bath before the night before a game. All right, I'm sorry, my bad.
No bad. Just own it. Did you have your road rubber ducky?
I didn't have a rubber ducky. No, I did not have the rubber ducky. I had to. That was
that was your superstition.
That
right?
was it. I had that. Plus, I had to have M&Ms, plain M&Ms on vanilla ice cream the same night. That was it. The combination. And he sit in my bathtub, and I just relaxed with my ice cream and M&Ms, and
dominate.
That was it.
And dominate. And now you're in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
And now it's on.
Okay. With Pat Bowlen, which will be a very nice moment.
Yeah.
And Pat was very integral to the NFL
Network, exactly.
Hugely so. He was always around, and he was the first owner to visit. He was always around whenever we were doing something special at the Super Bowl or something like that. The first ever Thursday night football game on the NFL Network was a Thanksgiving night game in Kansas City with the Broncos, and he was there, obviously, with the team, and that was the night where Adam Schefter came up with the scoop that no matter whether the Broncos were going to win that night, Jake Plummer was going to be benched in favor of Jay Cutler, and not even Bowlen knew it. He came to our green room in the parking lot. Look, he's like, where's Adam Schefter? Like, he was really cool about it because he never got upset. I've never seen that man upset. He was always cool as a cucumber.
You saw him.
Always. But everyone was like, where is Adam Schefter? Pat Bowlen. When Mr. Bowlen wants to see him,
You can't put that out.
I know.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.